Hello everyone, Randy here again, and we are playing Farming Simulator 15 on Sosnovka, the Gold Edition map from Farming Simulator. Just washing up our John Deere here. And then we're going to go pick up our windrower. Mowed a bit more grass since last episode. That's about all I've done so far. I did end up having to switch tractors around. The Claas Lexion just was not working out well. Something, I don't know if it's the 3-point hitch or what's wrong with it, but the mowers are just a little bit too low, causing them to drag. And it wasn't actually mowing in spots, so I had to switch out to the Challenger. Got that tractor on the mowers now. And just operating on a course play course. So, heading up there with the windrower. I have a tedder up there already. I figure we're going to bale the grass this time around. So, speaking of baler, we'll have to buy a baler. Not sure yet which baler it will be. I didn't sell the baler we had before. I got rid of it from the mod list because it was throwing some errors in the log file. So, you folks may remember back when we first started working on grass, we had a John Deere baler. I ended up getting rid of that one due to the log errors. So we'll have to replace that baler with something that hopefully maybe doesn't have as many log errors. Not sure what baler that will be yet, but we'll figure it out when we get that far, I guess. Also, seems like you sit awfully far forward in this tractor for some reason. Anyway, we'll let that sit there for the moment. Not sure how wide this windrower is, so I kind of let the mower get a little bit farther ahead of us there, hopefully. Doesn't look like a super wide one. The Krone windrower here. This is from the mod contest, if I recall correctly. So, let's get some GPS action set up here. And away we go. Let's see if we can speed that away we go up. Oh, that was wrong button. There we go. Lock on that steering there for the GPS mod. Okay, and then like I said, let's see if we can speed that up just a bit. I guess we're stuck at 8 miles an hour. Okay. Also, for something like this, it seemed like this would be a case where you'd want the wide spreading of the grass rather than actually windrowing it. Actually, you know what? I don't suppose that's an option on... Oh, it is. Enable wide spreading. Enable swath deposit. Okay. It doesn't actually seem to do anything, though. That's interesting. Wait for it to get back in the grass here. Oh, it is working. Okay. Just took a moment, I guess, maybe. Let's leave it like that. Oh, he's almost done too, isn't he? Okay. Basically, if you're going to tedder your grass to dry it out, you don't want it all windrowed up like this. You kind of want it spread out a little bit more so it dries more. And it didn't occur to me till now to actually check the options, see if that actually is an option, which it is apparently, to disable the actually swath there. Not sure what was going on here. This looks like quite the, yeah, don't know what's going on there. That's weird. Anyway. Surprised the Challenger didn't complain about us being in the way there for a moment. Let's see, can we get 2 windrows at once? Ooh, barely. And yes, by the way, I did end up making another course play course because our first course play course was set up for the 9.8 meter mowers. I created a course, I was at 7.8, I think that was. So now I have a 7.8 meter mow course for this field. Set up the same way, just, basically it's, whoa, that's interesting. So basically just a little bit narrower course is all it is. You know what, now that I use this windrower, I remember that being a problem with this windrower, the way it, when you turn, it'll really swing to one side or the other. I remember that being a problem. One thing I don't like about this particular windrower. It works though, it looks really nice. But yeah, it just kind of really swings sometimes. Okay, got a little bit of a headland there. That should be good enough. And I probably have a course play course for this as well. Not sure if I probably have one this width though, because this is what, 11.3, so it's probably considered 11, I'm guessing maybe, or 11 and a half. Let's see what the shop says. It's always interesting to see what the shop says versus what the, the GPS actually claims it to be. 11, okay. So 11 meters, that's not too bad. And we'll see if we can read a couple of comments here from last episode, or last couple episodes, whatever we have available, I guess you could say. The Challenger has finished work. Excellent. I guess I could have started windrowing right away, I guess. Martin's comment says he didn't notice the train engine there was not collidable, but the rest of the train is there on Central California. I don't know if the engine is, but there's like an invisible object in front of the train that's not collidable. I actually ran into that. I was playing on the server there last night, and I ran into. I was going across the train tracks, and I couldn't get across them. It's like, what in the world? And yeah, like a moment later, oh, there's a train going past. But I can drive through the train, but I cannot drive through whatever's in front of the train. So, as someone put it, there's like an invisible train that goes through before you actually see the visible train. So you can't drive through the invisible train, but you can drive through the visible train. In case folks didn't get that, I'll say that one more time. You can't drive through the invisible train, but you can drive through the visible train. So a little bit odd, but that's the way it is, I guess. I don't know if the collision isn't set up right or what's wrong there, but kind of odd. Jake was saying on this map, Sosnovka should use more American equipment. I could. I guess I'm probably not going to use a whole lot more American equipment just because this isn't an American map. And besides, I do have some American equipment on this map, let's put it that way. I mean, this tractor here, I'm sure, is more American than anything. Same thing with that, probably that John Deere. And the cultivation equipment I have, the planting equipment I have. That's probably more American than European or Russian. Benja Baka the Kid was saying, nice video, keep it up. Thank you very much. Plan to do that. The Night Wolf says, I think you should aim for the 8,000 cattle on Central California. So yes, for those of you who did not see that, I asked the question if we should actually get all 8,000 cattle that the cattle yard can supposedly hold, and yes, everybody says I should, so... Delcom was saying chaff and grass can be sold at the feedlot, and 8,000 cows it is, so... yes, and as far as selling at the feedlot, as far as I know, I think you have to buy the feedlot first before you can sell at the feedlot. I'll have to double check that, though. At least from what I remember being told by others, you have to buy the place before you can sell at it. Same thing, there is grass and straw storage, I guess, but they're at like the pig and beef barns. And you first have to buy those before you can store it there. So, anyway. Dave was saying, I'm pretty sure Clee is clover, Luzerne is alfalfa, Rogen is rye, and Triticale is oats. And he says, but don't hold him to it. I think he's right on at least a couple of those. I don't know about every one. But, yes, the Clee clover and Luzerne alfalfa. I'm pretty sure he's correct on that. And the Rogen is rye. I think he's right on that one probably as well, because a couple of those symbols, it's like, yeah, it kind of looks like rye. I forget what the other one looked like again, but it's like I've seen the symbols before, just with different names. Not the kind of more funny names they have at the moment. I'd like to get the windrower going, but I'd probably have to do another headland or two. Maybe we should do that. Not going to take long to windrow and bale this field, I don't think. Don't know if we'll quite get it done this episode, but we should be pretty close, I think. At least if I get courseplay on the windrower. Which, let's actually see if we can do that. Let's do another headland or two. And Terry was saying, great video. Thank you very much for that. He was also saying the easiest way to handle multiplayer mods is to have a separate dedicated folder for the mods for that server. For example, for my servers, have a, what did he call it? An RD California folder. And then whenever you hop on the server, you just have to rename that folder to mods. And then you just have the mods that are needed for that server. Or if you have a single player, basically be the same thing. So you're loading just the mods you needed, which is probably a really good idea, by the way. Really cuts down on the mod conflicts and issues you have. Now, who left a tractor and a mower parked here anyway? Let's pull this out of the way a moment. Windrow up a bit of this mist grass here a moment. Oh, now I'm curious as to why I have grass that I missed there. Let's see, if I go over it again, it does windrow it if I go over it again. I'm not sure if it'll matter if I have a mod on that will actually let me mow, or not mow, actually bale the green grass or not. I think I do, so we should be fine. I could actually just bale it the way it is. And typically, at least real life where I live, you don't do so much with a tedder. In fact, I think I've only actually ever seen one tedder in the area. You know, typically you just let time take care of the problem. Well, not really a problem, but you let time take care of the drying. I see a GPS line under there. Let's follow it. So yeah, basically mow your grass. You might rake it maybe, but typically just let it sit and dry for a couple days, and then you'll come and bale it. Anyway, back to Terry's comment there again. Sounds like mod commanders basically what most people recommend, but you can definitely do it the way he does it as well. It eliminates the need for mod commander, and at least for myself, that's actually how I do it at the moment as well. I don't run multiple mod folders. Occasionally for testing, though, I will have a second mod folder just so I can test mods. But at least all the mods I currently use, I have all in one folder. I did the multiple mod folder thing in 2013, and it got kind of annoying having to switch between the mods all the time. So for Farming Simulator 15, it's like I've been trying to stick with just the one mod folder and not have to switch out between them all the time. Like I said, that got kind of annoying after a while, so. Big Dealio saying, get 8,000 cows. Okay. And I did put a poll on the video now, by the way, as well. So for those of you maybe didn't see it the first time, there's a poll. I asked the question, should we go for the 8,000 cows? So for any folks that did not see that, there should be a poll up there now. You can vote on that, and yeah, let me know if we should go for the 8,000 cows or not. Like I said, all the comments I've had so far, everybody is saying go for the 8,000 cows, which that's a lot of cows. Oh, come on, windrower, straighten out. Oh, Isabella did some math for us here. 20 million is what it will take to buy 8,000 cows. A super task ahead. 20 million. Maybe I should have done the math on this before I asked the question. I was actually going to do that just to figure out how much it would cost, and I just hadn't gotten around to it yet. Yes, 20 million. That's just a few million. Anyway, let's hop over to the John Deere here a moment. Pretty sure I have a course set up for this already. Field 11. Rake. First waypoint, and drive the course. Wrong trailer. Oops. Let's put you in that mode and try it. And while he's doing that, we'll try to finish up the windrow in here. And then we'll go grab a baler. So yes, if we have to earn $20 million to buy 8,000 cows, that's going to take a bit. Pretty sure we can do it on this map, though. Rather large map. And if we hit the silage in operation, that'll definitely get us to 20 million pretty quick as well, I would think. Brent was saying, I've heard that the Central California map from other videos is an 8x map. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense to me, because I was looking at this map, and a couple people told me it's 4x. But looking at it, it's like, boy, this seems like it's bigger than a 4x map. And at least for myself, I don't remember reading anywhere or seeing anywhere what size it was. But yeah, from what Brent says, there being an 8x map, that kind of makes sense, because that is a huge map. Okay, I believe that is pretty much all the comments at this point. Okay, let's turn that off, fold that up, and let's go get ourselves a baler. Assuming the windrower is doing his job over there, maybe we better check. Not just go doing circles, is he? Oh, what do you folks think? What is he doing? Circles? I should have known that. Okay, now drive the course. You should be able to make it from there. Keywords being should be able to. And I should really get field 10 there, plant that grass as well. I know I said before I was going to do that, but like I said again, really need to work on doing that. Use just a little bit more grass on this map. Okay, park that there. Might as well leave the tractor there for the moment as well. Let's see, what do we have for balers? Modded balers, of course. Baling technology. Got that. I've already used that a few times. Nothing but the in-game, just a little different colors, about the case color scheme on it, I guess. Oh, we got the Krone Ultima. Oh, we might have to get that one again. That's always a good one. Looks like that's actually about all I have. Unless you want to go crazy and go with that one, which I don't think so. Do have a couple of Krones here. Krone Big Pack 1290. You know what? For those of you who watch One Lonely Farmer, I think that's the one he has. The 1290? Could be wrong on that. Oh, do we want to get the Ultima or the 1290? I think these all come as a pack, if I recall correctly. You know what? Let's try this one. Don't know if I've tried that before. And let's get a tractor to pull it with as well. Kind of be nice to have a second tractor that's in the 300-400 horsepower range. Case Quadtrac 1000, yes, right. Not quite the tractor I was thinking of. Oh, we could get a Kloss. Kloss 950, 410, 410 horsepower. 184 horsepower, 650, 184 horsepower. I know I've used that tractor before. Pretty good one. We can use it again, maybe. See if there's anything else that strikes my fancy here a moment. We got a couple 8 Series John Deeres. Couple more 8 Series John Deeres. Some more 8 Series John Deeres. Unfortunately, a lot of these aren't really good. They're okay at best. I think that was a fairly good one, if I remember correctly. John Deere 7930. Ooh. 269 horsepower. That's probably about right. Where did it go now? Scroll back. No, let's give that one a try. A John Deere 7930. I don't know if I've used this one before. Okay, Massey Ferguson air is great. That doesn't look too bad from here. I guess we'll see how it functions. Got that older interior look to it. You know, I guess we could pick up our baler while here too. Thought occurs to me. Too busy looking at the tractor, not necessarily paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay, what do we have? Doesn't look too bad of baler, I guess. Be interesting if I could buy the in-game one just to set up next to it, see if it looks similar. It does look like it's different. Just want to look at this one here a minute. Yeah, looks like that actually is a little bit different looking baler. The one thing I've noticed, a lot of the balers like this, they just take the in-game baler and they reskin it to, you know, whatever brand they want it to be. John Deere, Case, whatever. And, you know, unfortunately, it typically doesn't actually look like a real-life John Deere would. The Case one pretty much would, but not the John Deere. A little bit of a shortcut there. Okay, and we might as well start with that windrower did, I guess, at the other end of the field here. I don't know why I have the start point way at this end of the field. You know, considering the path actually comes up on that corner of the field. Seems a little backwards, but that's the way I set it up, so... Okay, any other fancy options we have here? It doesn't look like it. Pretty much just a plain baler. Oh, something's getting laggy there. That's not good. Something about when I looked that way. Not sure what's up with that. That seems to be okay now, at least. Out of curiosity, how big are these bales? Looks like they're going to be probably 4,000. Yep, just the standard in-game bales from looks of it, 4,000 capacity. Does seem like we're getting quite a few of them. Okay, what's up with the lag here? Oh, wait. There's a Lua call. Okay, we got a loop and Lua error from the looks of it. Okay. Might have to look into that. Seeing as how we just bought this baler. Oh, yeah, well, actually, the tractor, too. The baler and the tractor. One of them or both of them might have to go. We'll have to see once, I guess. Which always begs the question again to me. Do the mod authors actually test this stuff before they put it out? And actually, shouldn't necessarily blame the mod authors all the time. It's sometimes the people that release the mods on behalf of the mod authors that are the problem. And yeah, when I say release on the behalf of the mod authors, it's not necessarily a nice thing. That's sometimes where the trouble comes from. Anyway, folks, I think we better wrap it up there. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.